Hello, welcome to MA Fine Art at Chelsea College of Arts. My name is Ian Monroe. I'm the course leader, and I'm also an artist. And you can see some of my work here on the right. You're welcome to look me up, but we are an artist-driven course. And let me tell you a bit more about us. So why Chelsea? Well, you're part of a very dynamic community at Chelsea. And obviously our location is amazing in central London, just next to the Tate. But you can see all the other courses that are taught and on the site, and you immediately are joining a very exciting community. And why the MA Fine Art in particular? Well, first off, we are student-focused and an inclusive course that supports your interests. So we really are interested in helping you become the best and most interesting artist that you can. And that means you'll be engaging in all sorts of cutting-edge cultural and critical debates. We'll be having partnerships and regular shows, and we help you with your future career in the arts. So how does it work? Well, we have 3 units, and we'll take them each in turn. First one is establishing a community. And this is really about you learning how to operate within the larger arts community. It's about building friendships. It's about testing new work, making and showing within our spaces at Chelsea, but also beyond. And using London as a resource is really, really important. So here you can see we are using our Cookhouse Gallery. So we have a wonderful space that we can use for events. And here are our students in collaboration with the Hong Kong Baptist University doing a residency within our gallery at Chelsea. You can also see here, we sometimes collaborate with the MA Curation course, which is also at Chelsea. So you're working not just with other artists, but also with the future professionals in the art world, such as curators and writers. Then you move on into Unit 2, which we call Making Your Work Public. And you really take all of that knowledge that you gained about working with other people and how you make your practice operate, and you start to turn it towards a public series of events. Helps you build networks, it helps you refine and develop your ideas and research, and it's all about you becoming a professional artist. And this is an intensive period where you get to test your work in a lot of different environments and situations. So for example, we have a partnership with a university in Majorca called the DEMA. And our students, we do a show both in London with the ADEMA students, and then our students often go over and do a show within the university in Palma. This is an example. We did a huge biennial there just this past summer, and this is an example of some of our students' work in that biennial. And here again is another image of our students' work in this show in Palma that had a huge audience. So what we try to do is build you towards Unit 3. Now, our course is very unique. It's a 15-month course, and Unit 3 is the most exciting and also challenging part of our course. So you complete Unit 1 and 2 on site, and then Unit 3 is a project that you decide the direction of. You can travel abroad or stay within the UK, and you collaborate with other artists and professionals. And really, this is a way to think about becoming between the MA and the world beyond. So there is an MA show that's on site, that's part of Unit 3. You can see some images here of just our past 25 show. But the unique thing about Unit 3, which no other course is really doing, is it supports you to transition to the art world. It supports you between the institution and the professional world beyond. And you can see examples of the projects that students have self-determined and then been supported to produce. So for example, Emily Malenga was an artist that chose to use residencies as her Unit 3 model, and she did some amazing residencies, including the Camden Arts Centre here in London. Jan Kun Dai founded a project space in Shanghai and traveled back to Shanghai to run it as a gallery, and it eventually became a residency and a studio program. So he went down the artist as a curator route. Or Vera Rastomji was very interested in being an academic, so she actually organized symposiums, lectures, and talks. So Unit 3 is like a final major project which you determine, and you set out your really amazing first steps as a professional in the art world that you choose to be a part of. What are we looking for in terms of your application? Well, there's 2 components, a personal statement and a portfolio. What we really want to hear in the personal statement is, what are your ideas? What do you want to work on while you're in the MA? And what support do you anticipate needing? So we really want to hear about you. And the portfolio, we would like clear, large images so we can understand your practice, a demonstration of your critical awareness, and the evidence of ambition and commitment to your practice is really great. We also offer additional opportunities that run parallel to the curriculum. There's employment within UAL via arts temps. We can use the Cookhouse to do self-led exhibitions. And there's also advice from careers and employability. So there's a lot going on that runs parallel to the course that you can engage in. Your careers after graduating, artist, curator, fabricator, educator, the list is kind of endless. I've done all of those. Many of our staff do these and concurrently to also teaching, so we can really give you insights into the art world and all the wonderful things you can do within it. There are also a lot of scholarships available, so please check the links that will be provided when you apply, and keep in touch with the course admissions teams about deadlines and how the applications work. So we really look forward to seeing your application. Please always apply, and also follow us on the Chelsea socials and also the contact email address below. And again, my name was Ian Monroe. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see your application soon.